Hi, Carl here from Glasscast, and today I'm going to be addressing a question that we get asked quite frequently, which is whether it's possible to produce resin countertops that have a matte or a satin finish rather than that high gloss that you normally see. So we have here a resin countertop that I created in one of our previous tutorials using our Carrara White Marble Countertop kit. And as you can see, it's got this perfect high gloss finish, but this might not be the look that you want, and you may prefer the more subtle appearance of a satin finish like this, or even a matte finish like this. If that's the case, you're in luck. A glossy resin countertop just like this can be toned down to a matte or a satin finish, and it's really easy to do so. In this video, I'll be showing you how. Whatever finish you do want, a high-end coating resin like Glasscast Free is going to start off with a glossy finish. To achieve the matte finish, we'll simply be abrading the whole surface using a fine abrasive pad in a sander. And to achieve a satin finish, we'll give that matte finish a light polish with a compound. So let's begin with that matte finish. Here I'm using a DA sander, and I find that a 1500 grit gets the best results. It quickly removes the shine while leaving a smooth surface without any visible scratches. If you do have access to a DA, I'd recommend using one, as it does make matting the surfaces a breeze. That being said, you can achieve the same results by hand, it will just take you a little bit longer. The method is to just lightly work over the area and remove any of the shine. If you are using a DA, keep the sander moving. Try not to focus on one particular spot for too long. This way you'll avoid excessively overheating the resin. When sanding the edges, be sure not to remove too much of the material, as this can expose your original worktops. Just lightly sand over the area, regularly checking to see when you've removed the shine. Give the whole surface a wipe down and inspect for any glossy areas that you may have missed. If there are any spots, just go back over them with the abrasive. After a final wipe down, job done. You've now given your worktops a stylish matte finish. So with about 10 minutes of sanding, we've given this whole area a matte finish, and as you can see, it's given the worktops a completely different look. So finally, I'm just going to section another area off and show you how to take this to a satin finish with a polishing compound. I'm using the NW1 compound, which is ideal for epoxy. Apply a small amount to the surface, and then with a clean polishing cloth, work the compound into your counters in a circular motion. You'll find that the compound diminishes, and once the residue is wiped away, it will reveal a subtle shine. Only a light polish is needed to achieve a satin finish. If you overwork the polish, you could end up taking your worktops back towards a high gloss. Continue to lightly polish the whole area, and after a final buff, you've now given your worktops an elegant satin finish. So there we have it. 3 very different looks, all from the same countertop kit, and they do all look great. In just a few easy steps, we've gone and transformed our glossy counters with a contemporary matte finish, then right through to a lustrous satin. And here are just a few more examples comparing the difference of the gloss and matte finish and how they appear on different effects and colours. I hope you've enjoyed this video and that you've found it useful. If you like the look of the resin countertops in this video, don't forget to head on over to glasscastresin.com to see our full range of resin countertop kits, including jaded copper and rose quartz, along with detailed information and tutorials on installation and effects.